Good morning, fam. It's your boy Matt and we're back with another video. It's 5 a.m. Tired as hell right now, but I'm super excited. Got some energy drink here right now and we're gonna go for a cold plunge, and then we're gonna do some talking about the farm. All right, so it's 5 a.m. right now. I'm gonna go take cold plunge with my mom. We're gonna go back and we're gonna do a little bit of studying and project things, and do that until work, and I go to work, and after work I will basically go home, and then I'll show you guys what I'm up to at the farm and stuff like that, because we have to redo a big, we basically have a family farm. It's a lot of work to do here, so but I want to start the day with a cold plunge. Well, I'm gonna start the day with going to the toilet, but I'm gonna do a cold plunge, and after that I'm gonna be ready. So now instead of just going in my morning robe or sauna robe or whatever you want to call it, I'm actually gonna have clothes and change them there. I think that's gonna be a smarter move. But here we go, guys. Remember, every day it's getting warmer, so if I want to get into this right now, I'm gonna feel like superior. I'm gonna be able to like do it for longer every day, but also gonna get slightly warmer every day. So gotta keep that in mind. And when this fall comes, it's gonna get colder again. So you're gonna get ready. But yeah, it's 5 a.m. It's a beautiful morning, guys. I'm tired, but I'm super motivated for some reason. I don't know. Let's just do it. All right, this is the house we're gonna paint, by the way. We'll talk more about that later. All right, so in the air it's basically like 3-4 degrees Celsius, so it's not that warm, in the weather. So in the air we've actually got the thermometer with us. My mouth is just floating together. We're waiting to check, so we'll know the temperature in the water as well. So it's actually a bit windy right now, so it feels even colder. So let's do a quick one. Alright, guys, and it is I don't think I left this one in long enough, because it's 10 degrees, which I don't believe, but I'm gonna have my mom check it and I'll confirm it to you guys. All right, so I checked with my mom, and we believe that the thermometer is not up to par. We did just buy it, but we think we're gonna have it like replace something. We're highly skeptical, because when we got in the car, the thermometer has been in the car all night, and we got in the car, it's like 3 degrees. We tossed it in the water is not 10 degrees. I'm very sure about that. Because it's just been like 2 weeks ago, there was ice there, I don't think it will heat up that quickly, especially since it's not that warm. It has to be that warm, but we'll see. If it's 10 degrees, then there's then there's really no excuse for me to be there in any time been below like 5 minutes. So maybe I want it to be colder than 10 degrees, because then I will have an excuse not to do it for as long. But anyway, it's now 5:55 or something like that. I'm gonna put some rice in the rice cooker. I gotta go by the computer and do my thing, and I will basically see you guys after work. So I'm back from work. Been going over some stuff. I got some stuff from the mail, so I went and put it in the garage from car parts. When I look at that, some other video. So many things going on in my life. Anyways,
that's the house that I'm living in right now. The yellow house, I'll live on the bottom floor. My brother's gonna move in on the top floor. Sorry about the wind. The house is in terrible shape paint wise. Inside it's pretty good, but we need to look over the walls and the ceiling, because those, or the roof, because those are the things that keeps this house in good condition inside as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint this house. We're going to paint it white. And so when we're going to paint it, what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can scrape some color off, some of the paint off. We're going to wash the house as well. And then we're going to put some new primer and then paint it for real. All this is going to be white. That house is probably going to be torn down someday because it's pretty bad condition, so we can't really save it. But you need permission to do that stuff, so it will still stand, you know, for a couple of years. But anyways, sorry about the wind. So I'm gonna show you guys the tools. Basically just take and scrape the color or the paint, and I'm going to do it on the ground level, so as much as I can while still being on the ground. And then whenever that's not enough anymore, that's when I basically will just go in the air, you know, or on a ladder or in the crane that we have. So I'm gonna get the tool and show you guys what I'm gonna use. So now it's really windy outside, and also I have to do some stuff inside because I have another education tomorrow with work. But I still want to show you guys kind of how it's done. And you know what? Once you get started with something, it's easy to keep it going. So this is what I use, and as a paint scraper, it's basically just you just pull it down here, and you can put your hand up here, like here. You can keep it steady, and you just go and you scrape as much paint as will come off. You know, sometimes, you know, not all paint will come off, and if it won't come off with this one, which is brand new, or a sharp one, then, you know, don't stress yourself over it, because at that point it's gonna stick there. We're gonna put primer on this wall as well. Remember, we're only going to try to remove the paint that's falling off, because basically if you paint this house and, you know, you don't scrape it, you don't make sure you stress test it, and then all of a sudden it starts to, you know, come off by itself, the new paint is gonna come off also, and it's gonna shorten the life of the new paint. So that's why we do it. And if you can see up there, I don't know if you can see it, but the paint looks a lot better than down here. That's because the paint up there is protected by the roof or the inner ceiling that's kind of sticking out, right? Which means that the paint is probably gonna not come off as easy up there, or there might be an area which is the paint's not really gonna come off at all, and that's gonna be fine. After, you know, we've scraped fairly enough, we're gonna, you know, wash this house with some paint wash. Now I know some people said you're supposed to paint it or wash the paint before, but for me, if I can scrape something physically and then just wash it, instead of washing it and then scrape, and I'm gonna scrape something off, and, you know, it's gonna be like some dirt under it. So if you tell me that I'm wrong, just let me know. And also, I'm able to scrape now, and, you know, before I wash, because I don't have all the things to wash right now. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna matter that much. What's gonna be important is that we get it done. You start somewhere and you scrape. Maybe it's gonna take like 2 months to scrape this house. I don't know. Paint, it's not gonna take that long. It's scraping and washing it's gonna take forever. So we're just gonna start doing it, and yeah, we'll see wherever we end up. Maybe I'll show you guys a little bit how it's done, but, you know, really it's nothing special. I mean, you scrape paint. So let's see if we can do it like this. And as you can see, the paint is coming off pretty nicely. The material, the wood under here, is still in good condition because it's being protected by paint. So this is one house that we're gonna paint. You see these other 4 little houses. We're also gonna paint them. We're gonna take down the trees that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be in the way. That's basically growing right into them. I'm gonna remove this tree right there. Not the bush, I think. Maybe, we'll see. I might just build a fence. But we're gonna remove that, you know, so we can paint these as well. We have like a saw house down there. We have some logs that we're gonna saw up. I have a bigger garage up there. My mom's has a freaking big house over there as well, which we're gonna replace the roof, which we're probably gonna replace in this house as well. We have this big field right here that we're basically loaning out to other farmers so they can look out for it after, you know, look after it for us, because they don't have time for it. There's an old machine out there, another garage over there, so small building. So a couple of buildings over there. That one is like really old. That's what I think it's like. Let's see if I can pointing at it. That one is probably like 300 years old or something like that. So it's a lot of things to do in this farm. We've just got to do our best. This is gonna be a project that's gonna be like going on like all summer. We're gonna do a little bit every day. We're gonna cut the lawn or mow the lawn. Our lawnmowers are broken. We're gonna fix that as well. So, you know, sometimes when I fall out of workout, or, you know, I fall out with doing my cars, because, you know, it's a lot of things that's been going on, and I've been fixing on this farm for years and doing things, and I haven't really shown anything. I think it's been a waste, you know. So I'm just gonna show you guys, you know, how we're fixing the fucking farm, which is the place, right? I live at the fucking farm. We're gonna do a lot of cool stuff here. We're gonna learn stuff. I'm no expert. I used to try to use common sense, and yeah, that's gonna be beautiful when it's white. I'm looking forward to it. All right, I'm gonna scrape a little bit more, and then I'm basically just gonna prepare for tomorrow's studies. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.